I'm going to show you a latest thing I'm trying out here. It's called the Pivothead glasses. Video capture glasses have been around for a little while. Generally the quality has been terribly poor, and you won't find a whole lot of good comparative videos on the net. But these are new. They're 180p video as well as 12 megapixel stills, so it's pretty impressive specs. Have a look at them. Yeah, they're kind of heavy and dorky looking. There's no way that you're going to get away without somebody staring at you wondering what these things are. The sides are where the batteries are kept, and the control functions here. Basically turn them on, the press of the button here, powers up with a little blue button. If you want to take a still picture, you hit this back top button here, and it takes a still picture. You see the little red light flashing saying it's taking a still. If you want to take the 1080p video, you hit the front button and it does a slow red flash. It's on the inside. It hardly sees, you can't see it from the outside, but you know it's there. And then hit it again to stop it and power off. Oops, you just touch that button and off it goes. Charges with a little USB, micro USB here at the base, little heat sink at the bottom. And I suppose you could always tell people that these are hearing aids or something like that if it bothers you, but they're not bad. They're relatively comfortable to wear. These are photo gray, so when you're in the sunlight outside, actually the lens is darkened down and they look like sunglasses. And if you wear a peaked hat over them, they look a little more subtle, and it covers the little lens right at the very front that has a has the camera in it. You can see it at a certain angle there. When the light shines off of it, it does look like a camera in it. But generally speaking, people just think, well, those are big black glasses that guys are wearing, and kind of leave it at that. But it does allow interesting video. So I'm going to show some examples. What I'm going to show very quickly is things that it doesn't work well with, and that is driving and walking. There's so much motion in there. These are not stabilized, and even using stabilized software afterwards, it's a pretty bad picture. But I'm going to show you some examples of inside, outside, different lighting, and modifying it in software to try to clean it up a bit, and how it works out. And overall, I'm pretty impressed. I think it'd be a real fun thing for candid video, and some very kind of authentic stuff where people would feel a little bit awkward shooting video otherwise. So let's have a look.
If you don't have access to video stabilization software, you certainly have to be very careful about keeping a steady head, so to speak. But the stabilized video is of excellent quality. The still images are easy to take, it's very intuitive, and they blow up and crop quite nicely. The images are very crisp and good color right through them. Walking around art museums and other places where you're not supposed to have a camera, you can take some pretty good video, as well as in concerts. Sound quality is fairly acceptable, and given a little bit of washout on the highlights, overall picture is quite good. Obviously this is one of the advantages of a fairly discreet form of recording. But really anywhere where you want to have the use of your hands to play cards, to do a sport, as long as you can maintain the steadiness of your head and stare straight ahead at what you're looking at. That steady stare is quite necessary, because your eyes tend to move around quite a bit without your head. And in this case here, your head has to be pointing straight at what it is that you want to take a picture of. It gets a little bit weird, and you do have to learn how to do it. You see here, walking is difficult because you do have a rocky motion in your head. Hard to eliminate. Better to be just standing still and taking the video shots. But great for sports, hobbies, where you need to record those things and your hands are occupied. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this and learned it. It's a neat little device. Quality is pretty good. There are certainly much cheaper ones on eBay, but the quality is crap. This one here, I think it's about as good as you can get. Anyway, thanks for watching.